And Coastal Bend meteorologist Carly Smith. Latest update from the National Hurricane Center came in at 4 a.m. We'll get another update at the 7 o'clock hour. Tropical Storm Alberto expected to make landfall. In fact, I think it has. I haven't seen the official update from the National Hurricane Center, but 50-mile-per-hour winds with that storm was what was going on at 4 a.m. It is going to weaken as it moves onshore, and our wind in return will weaken as well, but we do have some wind advisories in place, especially along our coast. We're still getting 40, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. The rainfall, look at all of this rain. So nice to see. Corpus Christi picking up 3.89 inches, but that swath of rain here, so some of the higher amounts likely topping out closer to 7 inches, but where there were some reporting sites, we're nearing 6 inches in Alice, Kingsville just over 5.5 inches. I think Padre Island National Seashore might have gotten even a little bit more rain. I'm not sure exactly where their rain gauge is located, but a lot of areas seeing some heavy rainfall. Rockport coming up near 7 inches. I've seen some rain gauges showing as much as 10 inches where someone dumped out their 5-inch rain gauge and said it refilled again. So lots of rain reports across the coastal bend. The lowest amounts about 2 inches of rain, the highest amounts of official rainfall totals nearing 7 inches of rain. That's since Monday. And our watershed has picked up some rain as well. We would have liked it to pick up a little bit more, but we still have, again, the higher amounts in the southern end of the watershed, which most of that water would go straight toward Lake Corpus Christi. Not as much falling in that Choke Canyon area, but the latest combined lake level, so we'll see if it goes up at all, but maybe we'll at least keep it from falling, because now that we're in some of the hot summer months, that month change has now gone down to 2.1% over the last month, which is not great. 85 degrees right now. We have some wet roadways, but we're rain free, at least through Corpus Christi. Still seeing some high water there on North Beach this morning. High tide coming up for many locations around lunchtime, including North Beach. So we may actually see the water continue to rise just a little bit before it starts to go back down, as we're still getting those strong onshore winds. But again, that should weaken as Tropical Storm Alberto weakens as it makes landfall. Right now, coastal flood warning, that's still in place. We also have the flood warning for the creek just outside of Alice. It is expected to crest around 12 feet. We've got some spotty rain showers showing up on radar. This is another kind of area of heavy rainfall that's going to approach areas such as Falfurrias, Sarita, Rivera. You're going to get some of the rain. I'm not confident it'll make it all the way to Kingsville, but there's a chance it will. All of this is kind of moving west, slightly northwest. What we saw this morning was the heaviest band of rain right through here. So from Padre Island National Seashore through Chapman Ranch, Alice, Freer. Could see some flooding on some of the roadways that direction, but it's been a while since that water has had a chance to go somewhere, so hopefully not too many impacts during your morning commute. We are still under a flood watch, so any storm that does develop, especially if it produces some heavy rainfall, could lead to some flash flood warnings being issued today. And additionally, we've got our tornado watch, which should expire at 7 a.m., which would be great. We did see some tornadoes overnight. Rockport is the only place with a reported tornado. We'll see if the National Weather Service does confirm that there was a tornado through Rockport, but I did see some of the damage reports out that direction. Hopefully everyone is okay and safe. But for now, spotty showers going to continue off and on throughout the day. No widespread rain. You're going to see some pockets of sunshine. It's going to feel really hot and humid today. It's going to be like that sweaty, muggy feeling. You're just going to feel kind of damp because of all the moisture and humidity we have from that tropical moisture. Settling into Friday, we should start off fairly dry, but some spotty showers picking up into the afternoon. Highs still reaching the 90s again on Friday. As far as the rain goes, what we are looking at is most of it in the brush country today. Wind has been as high as 40 miles per hour through Corpus Christi, 44 miles per hour at Port Aransas, 49 miles per hour at the Naval Air Station. Wind advisory still in place for areas right along the coast through lunchtime. And then we also have our small craft advisory offshore. 32 mile per hour gusts right now in Corpus Christi, 40 miles per hour at the Naval Air Station. That's why we have that wind advisory in place for those 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Sustained wind still close to 30, but we will see it falling this evening and into tomorrow. Finally, we get some lighter winds tomorrow. So that will be a nice break. Don't forget, we are still watching another area of possible development in the Bay of Campeche over the weekend and into early next week. Landfall possibly right in the same area that we saw Alberto go. So we could see some impacts from that. Right now, it doesn't look quite as strong as what we were anticipating for Alberto, but Daily chance of rain still in the forecast. Not looking at quite as high of those rainfall totals, though, John Thomas.
Carly, thank you so very much.